This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Acquiring a Rolex directly from an authorized dealer has become more complex than at any point in modern history for the year 2025. Despite expanded production facilities and a broader global distribution network, supply still lags far behind soaring demand. What was once a simple luxury purchase has transformed into a pursuit that demands strategy, patience, and emotional intelligence. In major luxury capitals, whether London, New York, Singapore, or Dubai, enthusiasts now face long waitlists, inconsistent communication, and allocation systems that seem deliberately opaque. Some clients wait months, others years, without any guarantee of receiving the watch they want. Yet amid this exclusivity, a few have mastered the art of navigating Rolex's hidden system. In this video brought to you by Luxury World, 3 proven strategies are presented, from the most practical to the most advanced. We will reveal how knowledgeable clients continue to secure the watches others only dream about. Alongside these methods is a crucial insight into Rolex's secret allocation channel, where the most desirable timepieces quietly change hands. For those who have not yet subscribed to our channel, doing so will ensure access to upcoming insights and content that can further refine their watch investment strategies. Strategy 1. Build relationships before making requests. Among the countless missteps that prospective buyers make, the most common is walking into a boutique and directly asking for a high-demand Rolex. It is a question every sales associate hears daily. Do you have a Daytona? A Submariner? A Pepsi GMT? And it almost always results in a polite but unproductive conversation. Rolex boutiques do not operate like conventional retail spaces. They function more like private membership clubs, where relationships and reputation dictate who gets access to exclusive pieces. Those who succeed do not chase watches, they build connections. They engage the staff, show genuine interest in horology, and foster authentic rapport that goes beyond the transaction. Asking about a sales associate's favorite models or discussing shared hobbies can be more effective than repeatedly inquiring about waitlists. Examples of this approach are plentiful. One client training for a marathon mentioned it casually while speaking with boutique staff. Weeks later, they were offered an Oyster Perpetual as a symbolic reward for their upcoming achievement. Another individual, who shared news of a recent career promotion, received a Datejust to commemorate the milestone. Even simple gestures, like visiting occasionally to discuss new releases or appreciating the boutique's aesthetic, help form familiarity. Over time, that familiarity turns into trust, and trust becomes access. Those who show empathy, humility, and curiosity stand out. Sales associates are trained to recognize sincerity. They can sense whether a client is motivated by passion or profit. The goal is not to appear desperate for allocation, but to become the kind of client staff genuinely enjoy helping. Ultimately, in the Rolex world, emotional intelligence is often worth more than money. A collector who builds genuine human connections will find doors opening naturally, without ever having to ask. Strategy 2. Protect reputation and avoid the blacklist. While relationships open the first door, reputation keeps it open. Within Rolex's global retail ecosystem, the concept of reputation carries immense weight. Authorized dealers share information discreetly, and clients who develop a negative record, whether for aggressive negotiation, rude behavior, or suspected flipping, risk being quietly blacklisted. This is not merely a rumor. Boutiques track client interactions carefully, and any hint of opportunism can lead to permanent exclusion from future allocations. To remain in good standing, buyers must present themselves not as resellers or speculators, but as long-term supporters of the brand and the boutique. One way to demonstrate this loyalty is by supporting the boutique's broader business, not just Rolex. Authorized dealers often sell other luxury lines, including Tudor, Omega, Cartier, and fine jewelry. Making thoughtful purchases across these categories shows goodwill and helps strengthen the relationship with the store. A well-documented case in Abu Dhabi illustrates this perfectly. A client who purchased an Omega Speedmaster and a diamond ring, not extravagant items, later received an allocation for a stainless steel Daytona. That offer was not based on spending power, but on demonstrated loyalty and trust. Moreover, boutiques are under increasing scrutiny from Rolex headquarters. When a recently sold piece appears on the gray market within weeks, the original dealer can face questions about how it was allocated. To protect themselves, many dealers now prefer clients who display patience, integrity, and a genuine appreciation for the brand. Avoiding the blacklist means understanding that Rolex values image and ethics as much as exclusivity. Those who flip watches for profit or pressure staff for quick results signal the wrong intentions. Conversely, Clients who show consistency and respect tend to move up the priority list naturally. At its core, this strategy is not about spending more, it is about demonstrating character. Integrity is the invisible currency of the Rolex ecosystem, and it remains one of the most powerful assets a buyer can possess. Strategy 3. Stay open-minded and flexible. Flexibility often separates successful buyers from those who wait indefinitely. Many enthusiasts narrow their focus exclusively to hype models like the Hulk Submariner, Steel Daytona, or Meteorite Dial Day Date, only to face endless disappointment. Rolex allocations are unpredictable, shaped by production schedules, distribution priorities, and market fluctuations that even store managers cannot fully anticipate. Those willing to explore alternatives, perhaps a yacht master instead of a submariner, or an explorer instead of a GMT master, demonstrate maturity and patience. This flexibility sends a strong signal to boutique staff. The client understands how the system works and respects the brand's internal rhythm. Clients who take this approach often discover surprising rewards. A buyer who accepts a lesser hyped model and maintains a cheerful outlook may later receive priority for their original dream piece. Dealers recognize loyalty, and when rare inventory arrives unexpectedly, they often reward those who have shown understanding rather than entitlement. In some cases, flexibility unlocks opportunities that others never see. Rolex boutiques occasionally have access to internal redistributions, pieces returned by clients, transferred between stores, or declined by VIPs. These watches are never displayed publicly. They are offered discreetly to trusted buyers. One collector who purchased an overlooked Tudor model and kept in friendly contact with the store was later offered a returned white gold day date, a watch most wait years to obtain. Such outcomes highlight the power of remaining adaptable, patient, and genuine. Being flexible does not mean settling for less. It means appreciating the journey, recognizing that each purchase contributes to long-term credibility. In the eyes of an authorized dealer, flexibility represents trust, and trust is the most reliable route to exclusivity. The Rolex experience of 2025 is not defined by how much one can spend, but by how one behaves. Money alone cannot guarantee access. It merely opens the first door. What determines long-term success is a combination of patience, loyalty, humility, and authenticity. Boutiques today function more like private clubs than traditional stores. Each interaction with staff, whether in person, by message, or through shared enthusiasm, contributes to a larger reputation that defines a client's standing. By 2025, the Rolex buying journey will have evolved into something far greater than a luxury purchase. It is a social and psychological art form. The path to success is paved not by pressure, but by patience, not by persistence, but by perception. Those who engage with humility, build meaningful connections, and support the boutique's broader ecosystem are rewarded in ways that cannot be replicated through wealth alone. The modern Rolex collector understands this truth. In a world obsessed with instant gratification, true exclusivity is earned quietly, respectfully, and over time. In essence, the key to obtaining a Rolex in today's market lies not in the request, but in the relationship. The brand no longer sells watches, it extends invitations. And those invitations are reserved for individuals who embody the values that Rolex itself represents: refinement, patience, and timeless prestige. What are your thoughts on the Rolex topic we shared in this video? We would appreciate it if you let us know by leaving a comment and giving it a thumbs up. Do not forget to follow our channel for more content. Once again, this is the luxury world, and we look forward to having you join us in our upcoming videos.